My name is Rebecca Doss. I am from Roanoke, Virginia. I'm a senior at the University of Kentucky. I'm a marketing major and I'm mostly interested in digital marketing. I'm currently interning at a digital marketing agency. It's located in Birmingham, Alabama. I mostly work with Google search ads, programmatic display ads using Choozle, and Facebook or Instagram ads. I've also had the opportunity to work on optimizations of ads, so weekly optimizations. I've also run reports for our clients, and then I've also had some experience with formulating a chatbot. We focus on delivering leads and conversions to each client. It's a pretty small company, so we're definitely in tune with our clients, and I've definitely enjoyed that over the amount of time that I've been there. My other interests include horseback riding. I ride competitively, so I've been traveling from Birmingham to Kentucky to keep doing that over the summer. A weakness of mine is sometimes I'm slightly shy. In new situations, I can be worried to ask questions or add input, even if I'm thinking of it in my head. I won't go ahead and express that to others. Once I am more confident in a situation, I definitely will go ahead and speak up and ask questions and things like that. But at first, it's definitely a bit of a challenge for me. I've been working on it, and especially since I've been getting to know more things in the field of marketing, I'm a little bit more confident, and I'm always asking questions. So that's definitely a big strength of mine. I always want to learn more. So once I am in a situation where I'm a little bit more comfortable, I do want to become an expert on that subject. So anything that I turn in, anything that is a project of mine or something that has my name on it, I definitely put 110% effort in there, just to make sure that I am getting to be more informed on the subject. So, talking about a challenging experience that I've encountered professionally, one actually occurred just about 2 weeks ago. So, this is at the internship that I'm working right now. About 2 months ago, we gained a new client that personally knew the CEO of the company that I'm interning at. So, we assumed that he had a general idea of what his friend's company did, how we worked together, and just general ideas about digital marketing. We met several times with this client, and we realized that there might be a bit of a language issue. So, just general vocabulary, just such as things like click-through rate, things that we've explained multiple times, he just wasn't getting quite a grasp on. He's a little bit older, and I think there might have been a bit of a technology issue. So that's definitely a problem that I've come across just in the digital marketing world. Is really informing your client what you're doing, what you're planning on, and how we're going to make that happen for them and how that's going to benefit them. That's definitely something that gets lost sometimes with our clients. So we definitely realized there may be a bit of an issue, and he expressed that he was a little worried about the conversion rate his ads were receiving. So we had set up a campaign with him where it was receiving a lot of clicks, honestly more than we expected and more than the average, but those clicks weren't turning into conversions. And to turn the click into a conversion, he needed, whoever was clicking the ad needed to go onto the website. That's like the link from the ad onto the website, and they need to fill out a form. And so once they submit that form, it's considered to be a conversion, and the company would get the lead. So we were getting plenty of clicks, but not enough conversions. He explained this, and I actually was heading this little project. It was a pretty low budget campaign, so I was in charge of it as an intern, and I decided that it was necessary to meet with other employees from the company separately outside of work to figure out really what the issue is. So we held a meeting. It was myself, the digital strategist, and the graphic designer as well, and we figured out just the general vocabulary on the landing page might be turning people off away from submitting the conversion folder. So we went ahead and changed that. And so that went smoothly and everything like that. But I also wanted to address the fact that he was still probably going to be contacting us. He had been emailing us regularly almost every day, asking specific numbers that we don't have the ability to predict, asking how his client, just how the campaign was going and things like that. So we really wanted to fix that. And I felt like that was very important because I could tell people in the office were getting a little frustrated, and I knew the client was as well. So I decided to come up with almost like just a PDF document of frequently asked questions. So we went through the emails, and I went through and just kind of noted every question that he asked throughout, and things that we addressed in the meetings as well that we had answered for him. And I put together like almost a little packet, and I submitted that with the report showing the higher conversion rate. So overall, it definitely made the client happier with us, and I think that he just felt more at ease. So I definitely feel like that was successful. So talking about a time when I had to work as a member of a team. I immediately thought of a photo shoot in New York that was coming up. I worked at a fashion company, or intern at a fashion company last summer. It was very intense, and we really worked quickly. So I had to gather the model's things. I passed that book to her book of pictures to my coworker, and then my coworker met with the designer to take individual photos of each girl. At the same time, I had to meet with my other coworker, the operations manager, to sort and give out clothing. So there was a lot going on. We had to direct them to the individual changing rooms. I was definitely nervous because they had been working there for longer than I have. But we ended up working out a system that was kind of like an assembly line almost. But we used each individual's strengths to really work well. Like I felt like I spoke with the models clearly and could talk to them about like just small talk, things like that, keep them comfortable, while my other coworkers had other strengths. So through working it out, within, I would say, probably 30 minutes, we definitely figured everything out. While I don't necessarily recommend that, I think it definitely just reflected my time there and how fast everything went. I definitely learned how to think on my toes and really adjust to the situation at hand.